March 15, 1985, Satan Gorf and his Mega Beast Empire awakens. They were born from the union of all the negative energies of the universe, being prophesied in the Galactic Bible, guarded by a hermit, who took care of Juspian, a human boy and orphan, survivor of the crash of a spaceship on the planet Eden. He was destined to be a celestial warrior who would save the universe, going on a journey through space, and after visiting some planets, he arrived on Earth in the third episode of the show to act as a Mega Beast investigator. In the following episode, on April 19th, the Champion of Justice begins a rivalry with Mad Gallant, heir of Satan Gorf, who is defeated 25 weeks later in episode 29. However, his father summons the galactic witch Ilsa to revive him, while 7 episodes later, on January 13, 1986, he dies while trying to remove Juspian's soul with his dark arts. In EP 39, she is replaced by Spectre Queen Kulmaza, her older sister, who was infiltrated on planets, causing the extinctions of these civilizations through preaching worship of Satan Gorf and drowning the planet in a wave of crimes. In the penultimate episode, of March 17th, Mad Gallant has another climatic final battle with his rival and was deadly damaged due his strong pride. In the next week, his father discards his armor and assumes a Cthulhu-like appearance, but is defeated thanks to the Golden Bird, a being made of positive energy that he greatly fears for having already foiled him in his way to the Milky Way, a long time ago. By uniting the 5 fragments of the Golden Bird housed in the hearts of 5 Earthling children, Juspian frees an alien baby trapped in the planet's core and names him Galactic Tarzan. The next empire to enter the scene is Walla, who invade planet by planet searching for water to sustain the life of its deity. Under the command of Queen Pandora, with her minions General Death Zero and Dr. Bio, the planet Klin is devastated, and as the only form of hope, they send Yusuke and diving children into space, who only after 12 years land on Earth, on April 7th. Under the name Spielvan and Diana Lady, they begin to defend humans using high-tech crystal suits, including a duel against Helvira, a villain whose identity is discovered in episode 21 on September 1st, who was Helen, Yusuke's sister, all along. 3 weeks later, Emperor Guillotine is summoned from the 23rd century, claiming to be the great-grandson of Queen Pandora and swears to help her. In EP 30, on November 24th, Spielvan and Diana try to save Helen, awakening the consciousness of their father, Dr. Ben, who protects them before returning to Pandora's control. Before that, fortunately, Drive. Bio deactivated the Helvira persona, freeing his daughter to wear a costume identical to Diana's, reinforcing the team as Helen Lady. After the Ravelon, at January 5, 1987, the androgynous entity Yuki joins Walla as a new officer to gather key members of Japanese society and brainwash them. He lasts for a month, when was destroyed after rebelling against his own empire, being discovered by Guillotine, who dies along with him after falling into a dimensional rift. The next to be defeated is the android Death Zero, in episode 42 of February 23rd, while the following week it is revealed that Pandora was actually the true leader, creating the concept of Walla deity because she feared that her generals might betray her. She fought the heroes personally and lost, splitting her body into 2 mutants. In the last episode, the final battle culminates in the trio of good guys being thrown through space-time into Walla's castle, which was stranded in the invasion of Planet Klin. They defeat Pandora once and for all, in an explosion that transports the entire planet to the future they came from, bringing their entire family back to life as if civilization had not been dominated in the past. Meanwhile, in Japanese society, the Kirihara Konzan Corporation controls all activities of the world's criminal organizations, including terrorists and finance. On March 17th, this company tries to take possession of the android Ryusei Tsurugi, created during the Pacific War. However, he did not imagine that this machine superhuman Metalda, programmed to protect peace, would be a thorn in his side, since in fact they were just an underbelly of the evil Nero's empire. They were led by Gozo Kirihara, K. A god Nero's, a surgically rejuvenated face cyborg with god complex, whose goal is world domination with economic and military might. His forces are divided into the following units: Armids, led by victorious Saint Kulgan, Robotics by Balaski, Monster by Jaludoling and Mechanicals by Dranger. During that year, Ryusei learns a lot about his feelings, making friends with many humans, and also with other traitors of Neros who begin to have compassion and respect as fellow robotic life forms. In episode 35, of December 13th, is discovered a connection between Neros and businessman Gozo Kirihara, who was actually the former Japanese Army Major, Kunio Muraki, who assisted Drive Koga in the development of the machine Superhuman project decades ago. However, this investigation leads the heroes into the 100 Demon Spirit Underworld Lord's trap, but fortunately Metalda could defeat Jaludoling. 2 episodes later, Top Gunda, a former Neros who had become Tsurugi's partner, helps his friend infiltrate Ghostbank, the enemy's base. They manage to take down Dranger, but unfortunately Top Gunda is murdered by Kulgan. In EP 38, from January 10, 1988, Balaski is destroyed, while Metalda continues looking for Kulgan to take revenge, eliminating all of Neros' units once and for all. The main villain is shot down in the last episode, number 39, however, he manages to damage an energy device in Tsurugi's body, whose gravitational force could destroy Earth. Then, he asks his friend to destroy this device, at the cost of not being able to return to his human form and leaving, although he vowed that one day he might return. With this I finish the second part of this Metal Heroes playlist. Wait for the next video.